What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be playing who will win the Super Bowl? Colts. Event type. Super Bowl. I'm being the Chiefs because I want them to win. And just so you know, I have it on all Madden, so I'm not on rookie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman.
It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl.
Hold on.
Champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers.
Ready? I'm gonna go.
There's Garoppolo.
Come on! No, I could have got
His
that.
first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's second down.
Here we go.
Brandon Garden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season.
Let's go.
Now here they are.
1 year.
One game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half.
But I'm gonna go
came all the way back
between
and
these
had a
guys.
chance
Nope.
to win, lost in overtime. Finally climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against
He
Minnesota?
lost like 3 yards.
Remember Hank Stram as their
I
coach?
lost one.
On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time.
He didn't even get a
gave us
yard
lot
the
of what we
entire
have
time.
now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 7th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24.
Oh my God.
And Steve Young.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the
That was
Oregon
not
Dr.
9
Forrest
yards, but okay,
Buckner.
buddy.
And so much for that great field position to start the
No.
game. Now they're way behind the
Girls,
sticks.
oh,
Can't wait to
gosh.
see what their second down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher.
He got
from
that.
here.
100,000.
Now
Yes,
a throw
yes.
for the
No,
All-Pro
no.
Kelsey is complete.
Why did he run back?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And quickly now, a look at the Kansas City offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we
Go
saw
for
the
number
sack a minute
75
or
right
so
there.
ago.
He's going to go way
They've
out.
got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being
This guy, he got
is
that.
vital.
Come on. Yeah, let's go.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I thought.
Right.
Oh my God.
They'll try and run it.
Almost.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm.
Watch
They
that.
had him hemmed in.
We
but
also number
somehow he was
87.
able to
He's gonna
tuck it
run
away
right up into
and
the
get
end zone.
away for a gain.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Got him.
It's Kelsey on the
That's
ground.
1 yard away.
And the result here, a pickup of 8.
2 yards.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8
Gonna go
yards
for
on the first down
72.
completion.
Oh,
Looking to
never
throw
mind.
again
I was
on
wrong.
2nd down. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Williams.
Yeah, let's go.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
That was good.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score.
No, I mean
I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Point after, right down the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Whoa. Well, I'm just gonna pick a random play. I'm not even in my room. My teammate should do it. What is it? X. Where am I?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, I'm kicking it? Oh, that was... No! Fruit snacks. I didn't know I was kicking.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yes!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. He won't go down. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. As the offense comes out here, CD, we got to talk about the big one. We've waited for it all season long, down to the final 2 in Miami. All the glitz, all the glamour. What do you think of this matchup, partner?
And a lot of folks thought that this might be Baltimore and San Francisco. They were the 2 best teams in the regular season. But Kansas City, many thought might very well have been number 3. And ended up getting the home field advantage after the Ravens lost to Tennessee. Took full advantage of that and found their way to Miami. Interesting thing for me, these 2 coaches. Andy Reid, he's been to the Super Bowl before.
Sorry, guys.
He was head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they lost Super Bowl 39 to the Patriots. And then Kyle Shanahan, he's been there as a coordinator with the Atlanta Falcons, a 28-3 lead against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51 before losing that one in overtime. One of these coaches is going to get his first Super Bowl win.
Boys.
Can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass
I don't want to run into the end zone. I'm out. No, I was trying to throw the triangle.
This will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
I'm going to go for number 71. He's going to run me right out. Oh, no.
But now it's 3rd
Let's go.
down.
He got that. Yeah.
Now the throw on 3rd down.
Oof for gang. Very big oof for gang.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Gonna go for either 75 or 72 running.
Decision.
Please. He got that. He got that. Let's go. Touchdown, boys.
Complete. The 30.
I'm just gonna stay here. He's gonna knock me in.
For a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Drink.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
He got that. Let's go.
And this will be called. So the try for two, good. And it pushes him out to a 15-0 lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
He must be in trouble or something. I'm gonna go for an offside kick. Try to get the ball back.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I
Gonna
guess.
go
We're gonna
right
go
there
onside
and
kick.
then there. Come on.
And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Wait, the one? No, I'm reading that. I want to be that.
On the bootleg.
Oh my God.
And this is Selleck here with the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time here,
let's go. 3rd and 6.
He put a lot of
Get a blitz play. Wilson's going to run right around.
Finesse trying to get it to his back.
Gonna run right to there. I got a flag. Oops. Wasn't me. That's out.
But they'll say out of bounds.
Yes.
So it's incomplete. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
3rd and 1.
Offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
Forward. Or go.
They'll try to run for it here. It's Coleman.
The ball was out.
He picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
On the forward.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st
down.
Get wrecked, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brilliant.
On 2nd down.
Oh my God.
It's Coleman. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be a linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's
Come on, I want to run right into him.
It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies.
Yes.
They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Flush to his right. Good
Imagine.
Fly for
Oh my
God. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
85. What?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Get him! Yes! 1 yard.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yes.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First target, first catch at a first down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to a speedy wide.
Maybe this guy. Oh my God.
20, 10.
Oh, we almost got him. 22 almost got him.
Down San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 62 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire
around
half,
88.
but out of the
blue, skirt right through there. I'm just gonna go like that.
Exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Gold with the extra point, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
That's me.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Ready?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Whoa, I picked the wrong play by accident.
Oops. Set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive.
Wow, I suck so bad.
You just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
I'm going to QB sneak
easy last time.
And then fake it. Hold on, I'm just going to drink and then
flushed out right. Looking for Kelsey on the deep.
Oh, I caught it.
Inside the 20. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 53 yards.
That's my favorite play. I QB sneak a little. I'm going to QB sneak up right off to the left, like this, and then you flash. Oh,
and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
All right.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You got that?
Second down pass play there, but
he
it's
didn't get it.
incomplete. Not that time for Watkins.
I'm probably going to QB sneak this play just to pull out QB. Maybe
This
not.
offense was on the move. Now two
No, I'm
straight
doing it.
incompletions have them looking at third
Take
and
your
10,
thought!
eluding the pressure right. And
Let's
it's
go.
complete to Kelsey.
That was sick.
Going forward pass. Offense.
What? First and goal.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
4th and
celebrating,
14.
the guys who just gave up that play.
I'm going for the flood, boys.
Boy, a call like this
I'm gonna do
certainly
this.
tougher to
I'm gonna
make
keep
in
this
the
sneak.
Super Bowl, but they'll go
Go
for
for
it
it.
on fourth
Let's go.
down.
He got that. He
Gonna
got
throw
that.
deep for the end, and this is going to
Oh,
be
it sucks.
intercepted.
Oh, wait.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Oh, he
And
did
a
a...
good turnover there as his guys will get the football.
He should have
back.
got a safety.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play.
That
Slowing
sucks.
down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a
No.
long ball game.
We got a flag. Someone got a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Yes.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver,
Yeah,
usually
that guy.
the point of attack.
This guy.
And this time
This
he
guy.
got caught.
Got some room at the 30.
Yes.
He takes it all the way down to the 22. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Garoppolo now.
That's me. Oh, get him.
Completes it to Coleman.
Yes, he went back
And
there
this one he'll
after he
get
caught
to
it.
the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I kind of just did that. Oh, they're not going to be able to score. I hope this play goes for a really long
Again
time.
on second down. Garoppolo. A dump down
Yes.
to McKinnon.
What, Mom?
Here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
All right, 8 seconds left. I can't let them score. If they score, I'm going to run back and give them a free 2 points for safety because I want it to be my ball.
On first down, Garoppolo. And
let's
that
go.
will be incomplete.
Oh, let's go. 4
4
seconds
left here
left.
on the clock. He was trying to get it to Jarrett McKinnon there, and that'll bring up second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Come on.
And the
Let's go.
14-year
It's time,
trusty
it's time.
veteran able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Return middle, but
Well, not the
it's...
best first half facing this deficit, but at least they
Soon
did
as I
put
catch
3
it.
on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the
Oh, you have
sun
to keep
peeks
playing.
through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the
Flag.
second half.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Face mask.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Decline
Charles, did
halftime.
I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that
So the halftime
Have
show
you-
of the Super Bowl
His ball.
abbreviated.
Yes,
ready to
my
go
ball.
for the second half.
Goal.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again. It's Super Bowl 54.
Right to here and cut.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Got that in there. That run. Oh, if I got over that guy, I would have scored.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're
Two
going to see
gonna go.
them when we kick
I'm
it
gonna
off
get
in
one
the
on the
second
right.
half.
See how they handle any
Ready, right here. I'm
adjustments
just
that
gonna
might be made
circle.
defensively.
No, wait.
Pressure, and he's going to be
I wasn't
taken
even
down.
looking. I was looking at
Second
circle.
back right around the
And the
44.
D4. We're
Credit
stick. I
him
want to
with
be
a
stick
sack,
again.
and it goes as a loss of 6.
They need to stop to
vertical
get back
is good,
into this
so.
game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football
He
back.
caught that 100%. Let's go, touchdown.
And all the way in
The
for
coup
Kansas
with
City
that.
touchdown.
This flat.
Sammy Watkins, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And
I'm
now
going
we
for 2,
find out
boys.
about the fortitude
Easy claps,
of
dude.
the group that's behind, because
Bottom.
they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now
I
after the
did
touchdown,
that on
here's
purpose.
Butker on to kick it away.
He's got a kneel.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll
What
elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
-3.
No time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ooh, that was good.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's my favorite guy, Thornhill. It's time to shine. Go through the Tuesday.
He finds his tight end, Saleh. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
Hey, I got a man.
And there's a completion to
Thornhill,
the tight end.
boys.
Look at the
We'll
size
do,
of these
we'll
players
do, we'll
nowadays.
do.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow.
Let's
He's going to
go.
be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Yeah.
I think we've seen this before.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be
I almost caught that.
incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw
Hold
there.
on,
I don't know.
guys.
The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side.
You
I
thought.
think right now, if I'm the coordinator,
Oh, imagine.
if I'm down on
Imagine.
the field, if I'm wearing a hat,
Come on,
I've already
let's
thrown
go.
it.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
We forget.
Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I died.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side
gotta
as a
let him off.
receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the
I
little guys,
fell.
right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height
yeah,
or
maybe.
even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
I'm going for the
results in the
pad.
touchdown. Butker on
You
for
might
the
think I'm going for the
PAT.
pad, but actually I'm going for the flip. You thought.
And
Yeah?
that stretches the
Go
lead
for it.
to 27.
And
And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone.
What is the freaking schooler? Cheetah goose. Cheetah. I'm going for a squib.
Now after the
Squib.
touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Got the
Short
squib.
kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
Intercepted.
They know the score. They know the situation. And by
Good
the
game.
way, the
37-10.
no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they
Really
have to
good.
treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Second down, McKinnon.
Get him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Go for a
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on second and 13. Garoppolo. That's caught inside the
He drops
the
it.
chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er
To cool the
touchdown.
black.
Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This will be fielded at the 6.
The clock.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
2 yards.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offense is
I said
called 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball
71,
down
I'm
the
going to
field.
give it to.
Mahomes now
Never mind.
As
X.
a general rule, offensive
He got
linemen
that.
like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Wheels so we jumped into a pond.
pass here now
Pond
is
over
second
to
and
mountains.
10.
Got shot twice.
Mahomes going
Went
to
to
throw.
heaven and got sacked.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw
There
it to
goes a
square.
deep ball, end zone.
Then he
And
got
that'll
it.
be
What
incomplete.
the?
Good protection
Brick.
that time, and they couldn't
I went
hook up
to
on the
an
long
end
one. Now it's third down.
So
So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Got shot once because I just got it. What was that? What he flew over there?
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up
For
over 100 yards
verticals,
in
I
this
guess.
game. They tried
I
a
just
deep
need to get a
shot,
first
couldn't
down.
get
I'm
it.
10 yards
when
away.
you've
We
had
got
that
it.
much success,
Come on, if he gets that, that'll be so good. Let's go. Let's actually go.
And he takes this into the end zone.
All right,
Chiefs touchdown.
wait.
Travis Kelce, 46 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
Man, I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going
I did that on
forward
purpose.
in that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball
Kickoff
back for
middle,
your own
yeah.
team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Whoa!
With the missed PAT
I didn't
in his
even-
rear
oh
view
my God, I
mirror, he
hate
goes
this.
back out to
I hate
kick this
this.
one off.
Oh my god.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking
I was like scratching my cheek and I
So
went down
they
to
will
hit
accept
X,
the
but it
penalty
didn't
and
work.
move forward. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at the 40.
It's fine. Say hi. Get back. 5 yards.
On the stop.
Oh, 1 yard? I saw 5 yards up there.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second and 9, Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense.
I didn't know it was worth.
What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens,
that was
some
way
draws,
out. Oh, no, it wasn't.
some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them.
Oh my god.
And there he goes.
I'm actually so good.
Well scored. Touchdown, Kansas City. Wow, sensational 95 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to pour it on. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here
It's 49-17.
and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No. And San Francisco gets set to go here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gonna go blank with the Smith.
A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo again. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
He didn't get in.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I'm gonna be
The
Wilson.
Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. This is Coleman with a grab.
No.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That was terrible.
But this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Yeah.
But you're good.
No, actually, I'm not going to be a baby. I'm going to go time out.
Try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are a little bit exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Nothing. There was a thumbtack on the ground.
49er football here as we get you reset.
I picked it up.
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And unable to connect.
They're going to go for 100%. They're going to need to. If they want to win, yeah, they're going. What? I would, if I was in NFL, I would 100% go for it.
Of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth
I'm going to skirt.
Maybe can
Skirt.
expect more passes like that downfield.
Got a flag.
And Gold is able to put it through. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Oh my God, please don't score. They scored.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
Let's
the back
go.
in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Touchback.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm just going to do this every play.
He's going to take off.
Oh my God, I got it.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
No.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. First and 10 just outside the 30.
Circle yoink.
He's going to loft it deep right.
Get in the end zone, you bot.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Right there, 87.
That guy's. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Yoink, yoink. So you thought.
Pressure right. And he floats one there, incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day.
All right, I'm scoring this time. Let's go, boys. I'm going to hut. Sink. Come on, he got that. Yeah, let's
He's
go.
going to go. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for two up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely...
I'm going to try to get like 60.
And they ended up going for two late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win.
Offside kick fail.
That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Colin Saunders breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Yes. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yeah.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
That's me.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, I could have
And
intercepted
that
that.
will be incomplete.
Stupid Fort Nugget 32 was good.
On this football
Let's go.
game. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I think Kansas City Chiefs are actually going to win the Super Bowl. But, let's see. February 2nd, Super Bowl's coming. By the way, this was on All Madden. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.